Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Gotta do this. Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The low heavy hits. Jump in finds the mark. Throws him to negate the block. The jump in is denied. Goes to the overdrive. Gets the knockdown, and now neither KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Big, low, reaching heavy. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 has a slight life lead. They're backed up into the corner. Blocks it. Jumps. Smart play with the throw. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Oh, the throw connects. Both fighters planning something? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. This can lead to some big damage. Oh, we're going full third strike with a callback Ryokusen. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Both fighters are hurting. What's gonna happen? Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Huge chance after that wall flatline zone. That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get in a fight.
Il est parti vite fait. Hein. Allez, je vais essayer d'atteindre 14 000 et j'arrête. C'est dur.
HP maxed, side quest done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. Let me have some fun.
Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Perfect air to air. Throws him down. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Low heavy. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Projectile to try and change the situation. Had the radar up and running. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Knockdown. Can't tech the throw. Does a good job of pushing back. Takes a trip. Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning out. Checks him with the projectile. They need to capitalize on... burnout activates. A super art? The super doesn't hit. Player 2 in trouble. Threads it.
Oh putain, pareil.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. From low heavy to...
Merde.
Sticks the combo. Risky up-close scrap still going. Grabs and throws them away. Knockdown and gets carried to the corner. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocks the throw is denied. What a read. Picks up and experiencing burnout. Low heavy, but no go.
Merde, c'est quoi ça?
Oh, here we go. Player 2 has completed their impact squash. Looking for a whole draw. Super hard incoming. Excellent read. They gotta dig down deep. The drive impact doesn't work. The drive gauge is falls flat into the guard frame. Denies the jump in attempt. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Sure you can? Gets the knockdown, and now the throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 chases him down. What are they thinking here? The jump in is denied. They can't even get sneezed on here. Snipes them out the air. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes with a projectile for their opening shot.
Merde.
The target. Shoots off a fireball up close.
Putain, enfoiré.
Needs to use the threat of the corner here. What's the next move? They were expecting that drive impact. Sandblast. This may be it.
Merde.
Uses the gauge for a super arc. Takes in the throw. This is a back and forth fight. Tensions are definitely high. Overdrive art. Crowns him from above. Goes all in.
Putain.
Unfazed by the switch and block.
Merde.
Jumps. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player 1 has a super gauge advantage. Quick medium poke. Nothing stops this train. Oh, putting the cherry on top. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. To play with fire, you're gonna get burned. Super. That's what we want to see. Oh my, the protect. Player 1 can't let this simmer. This is gonna hurt. Crowns them from above. A jump in, pumps the brakes on the hip, gets them with a quick low kick. That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Medium kick. Goes for the jump in. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Does a good job of pushing back. Knockdown. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? The jump in is denied. Back throw for the side switch. They can't squander this punish counter chance. In there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the jump in. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Manages to block the jump in attack. Overdrive arc, experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Going in, rising uppercut, forward throw, laying the pressure on thick. Player 2, hold it. Ooh, what a smart throw. Barely blocks the jump in. Connects with the throw. Oh, corrects them. Flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Coming through. Scuff them. This is gonna hurt. Oh, what's this? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Throws.
Merde.
With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Sure you can? Amazing. Nice fireball. Getting up close and personal. Target combo into jump. What's that off? He crowns him from above.
T'as vu comment il a esquivé ça, lui?
Without pulling the trigger. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Gotta do this. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets a chance with that jump in. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack
Putain.
of their own. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. If they can't escape this KO, Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps in. Gets the jump in. Uses their drive to maximize. Hits them with a stopping block. Manages to block the jump in.
Merde.
Goes for the jump in. Knockdown and player 1 will look to apply pressure here. What's next? This is gonna hurt. The low. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? What are they gonna? There's the burnout. Oh, here we go. Player 2 is burnout. It closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what adds a bit of OD spice. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Clutch, anti-air. Then drops them from the air. Okay, here we go. Great job in escaping that corner pressure. Will this super art do anything?
Putain, c'était quoi ça?
This is the gastrointestinal tract. Will you bring that MD and whooping ass to work?
What's wrong? Get up!
What are they gonna do? Wow, sat and waited for this over.
Ah ouais.
There's the drive impact. That combo finishes it. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Oh, j'aime pas jouer avec lui.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Jumps up. Barely blocks the jump in. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. And that's a
Merde.
timed that perfectly. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? That drive impact is blocked. Decides to meet them in the air. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 has an empty drive bridge. This is a very precarious situation. Throws a fireball. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Manages to block the jump.
Merde.
Jumps. Reads the jump-in perfectly. We're out of stand experiencing burnout. And whips. They're wide open. Jump drops them hard. One chance here may end this match. Player 1 draws super hard incoming. Oh,
Putain.
Player 2 is mounting a comeback. What else is up their sleeve? Presses for a reaction with the fuck. How did they anticipate that jump in? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Starts things off with a jump in. Stops him with a shorty. Hits him with a stopping block.
Putain.
Jump. Picks up the counter.
Merde.
This is going to be huge. Link sets up with the jump in. Mate. Ooh, does them dirty. Oh, they switch sides. Oh, yo. Rock super hit.
Putain, enfoiré.
Uses their drive gauge. Burn out, but they may have a plan to it. Gets the counter hit
Putain.
and the win. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Putain, il sait pas jouer le gars là, putain.
Here comes a new challenger.
J'aurais dû jouer à distance avec lui.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. All right, first round. What's going to happen? No heavy. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The impact gets blocked. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Who's it gonna be? Both fighters are
Yeah.
looking for a way to fill up their super arc gauge. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can
Ah,
they
putain.
recover, or are they in trouble here? Sticks the jump in. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Projectile to try and change the situation. The jump in is denied. Gets the jump in. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Life lead opens up. Very solid corner KO.
Fais chier ça.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Blocks the low heavy. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Oh, whiffs the throw. Jumps up. Shoryuken? What'll happen here? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump and hit them with a stop and bomb. Player 1 has an empty drive kick. They're going for the super arc.
Ah putain, c'est quoi ça?
Knockout and player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Were they baiting them into that? Can they claw their way back and give themselves a chance to win? That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Both sides in there.
Putain.
Listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Combo with the target combo. Sticks the combo. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. There's a corner switch.
Merde.
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout.
Putain.
The throw? Taking stock. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Knockdown. Player 2 has completely used all of the drop. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Checking their reactions with a fireball? Snares them. Still slugging it out at this range. Projectile to try and hit them with a stop and bop. Nice counter. Knockout and taps him with a shorty. From low heavy to big throws. Good head decision opting for the drive impact. Quick breather. Brushes that off and keeps going. Shinju Hadouken. Took him to the corner and a flat in there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Beats off a fireball up close. The attack is parried. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Good parry there, and what's the play here? Uses a drive parry against the attack. Across a block. Counter hit throw there. What are they thinking here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Throw misses. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Life lead opens up. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player brushes that off and
Merde.
Player 2 can't use any drive experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Still clutch anti-air. Shoryuken? What'll happen here? Goes for the Shin Hashogeki. Closes it out.
Putain.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in.
Merde.
You gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage.
Putain.
Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Knockdown. Strings it all together. All right, what's coming up next? Smart play to stop the opponent. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? One combo can end this round right now. Checks him with a projectile. Jumps up.
Merde.
Closes with the
Putain.
hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so nice counter. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Just goes for it at this range. Both fighters planning something? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Medium kick. The impact doesn't do anything. A quick breather. Yo, put that away. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Pops him with a shorty.
Merde.
What'll happen here? Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Life lead is there. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starts, crowns him from above. Player 1 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Nails it! Player 2, low heavy. Jump! The low kick hits. This can lead to some big damage. Ooh, does them dirty.
Merde.
Amazing! Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? The low's blocked. Medium kick.
Putain, il avait la super en
Player
plus.
1 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. A jump in? This can lead to some big damage. Bending that drive gauge. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Will that drive impact get punished? Gets the jump in. The jump experience.
Ah, putain.
Taking stock. Player 2 has a super art. The super doesn't hit. What'll happen here? Who will capitalize on an opening first? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Medium kick. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jump? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps up? Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Both fighters planning something? Smart play to stop the opponent there. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Jumps in. Oh, burnout triggered. What'll happen here? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 1 gained a hard spot. Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top of this fight? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Misfire with the drive impact. Player 1 chases them down. Decides to meet them in the air. Takes a drift. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Was looking for that jump attack. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Knockdown.
Putain, il m'a loupé là.
Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Okay, creating some space here. Player 1, chase. Burnout activates. Life lead opens up. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Hazanshu threw him off with the overhead. Throws him. What's next? Jumps? Scrapping it out, hits him with a stopping bomb. Player 2, burnout triggered. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Just going for it at this range. Big difference in life and super. Any mistake now will overhead attack. The low. A real test of nerves here. More fuel for the fire. KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The jump in catches them. Sticks the combo. From up above. Throw hits. Now the fun begins. What's the play here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Great work finding the opening. Taking stock. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Heats it up with a combo into super. Snares him. Knockdown. Grabs him. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Both players, the daring air throw does it. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. That drive impact doesn't get through.
Yeah.
Springs forward with the drive rush. Hazanshu. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Player, burnout activates. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is they're going for the super arc. The super doesn't hit. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Sends a bar on up to torso. Both fighters planning something? Looking for it, drops them hard. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still pop knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. This can lead to some big damage. The next touch may decide this round. Godlike parry. Takes in the throw.
Putain.
Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Good awareness on the crosser. Strings it all together. The low kick is nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Great block on that ambiguous cross-up. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Oh, easy tech. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Knockdown. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Player 1 needs to deal with the burnout. Heats it up with a combo into super. Springs forward with a drive rush. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player 1 chases him down. Burnout activates.
Putain.
They may need to spend some meter here in order to close out this round. Lots of distance here as both fighters look for an opening. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Breaks those shins.
Putain, je m'en doutais, elle allait faire ça, putain.
Jumps up. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Gets the counter hit throw. Both fighters burn out. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Going in. Overdrive art. Hits them with a stop and pop. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Oh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes into the stance. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. What'll happen here? The overhead denied.
Yeah.
More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Oh, we're going full first strike with a callback Hyokusen. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. So fast on the air throw. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Close that off. Super art to show up what a PhD in fire can do for you. Bends it all up a super. Not shy one bit about it. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Shakes things up with a fireball. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Boost the low block. Somehow connects with the throw. What now? Player 2 uses their drive gauge. Sets up with the jump in. Low heavy, but no go.
Ah, putain.
Come on, kid. Why would you use the super? I can't believe it. Throws.
Putain.
Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Putain, la chance qu'il a eu, quoi.
Now, find a new rival.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Stands firm and blocks the drive-in. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. No good up high. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Trips them up.
Putain.
Has used up all of their drive gauge. Impacts a no-go. From up above, we've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Knockdown. Player 2 chases them down. One chance here may end this match. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. There's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. A quick breather. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Medium kick hits. Gets the jump in. Shorter you can.
Merde.
Player 2 has a slight life lead. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. This may be it.
Merde.
Down and that combo did decent damage. Goes for the jump in. A quick breather. This unleashes up big damage. Risky up close scraps still going. That shoots their shot.
Ah, je m'en doutais ça. Je m'en doutais il allait faire ça.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Connects with the throw. Super clutch corner switch. The low. Good job escaping that dangerous crown from above.
Merde.
Full gauges. Let's go.
Ah putain.
Oh, here we go. Chuck the fireball to continue their hold over their zone. This is gonna hurt. Who will set the bait at this range? Blocks the low kick. Drops them. Oh, the throw connects. Okay, here we go. Ooh, you never know. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. reads the jump in perfectly. This is it. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Opens them right up. Player 1 survived that tense mirror match.
J'ai eu un coup de chance là quand même.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that one. Impact squash. Connects with medium kick. They were right to be on guard there. Solid combo. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fire. Player 1 with the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
Putain!
Knockdown. Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. The jump-in is denied. Checks him with the projectile. Taking stock. Player 1 is gonna have player experiencing in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jump? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps in. Jumps up. There's an overdrive art. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Oh, burnout triggered. Going in. KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. From upstairs. Barely. Oh my, the throw tech. Still plenty of time left. Full SA meters on deck for both. This unleashes some big damage. What now? Player 1 with a lift. Nothing stops this train. What are they gonna do? Pumps the brakes on the impact. Both sides. Ooh, what a strong blow. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. The low kick hits. Crowns them from above. Risky play, but it pays off. Both absolutely refuse to shoot their shot. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? A real test of nerves here. Get them in the air! Player 1 showed they are truly the best of the best.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Gotta do this. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Parries the attack and uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Trips them up. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. Got their eye on the air. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Yeah.
Knockdown. Nails the anti-air. Just out of range for that throw. Takes a trip. Long low attack hits. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Medium kick hits. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive in there. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Jumps in. Who's going to start things off? Throws them to negate the block. Pokes with a medium kick. Quick dashing. From up above. There's a change of sides. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Jump. Which way are you gonna block? Good aware. Just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. Very slick with the combo. Excellent block. Player 2 knocked him out of the air. Huge chance after that wall strike. Both sides getting ready. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Closing moments of the match. Crashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Sit down and shut up!
That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with a jump in. Who's going to hit them with a stop and bop? Medium kick hits. Cross up attack. Here comes a big combo. What are they gonna do? They push their way out of the corner. Ooh, what a smart throw.
N'importe quoi.
Both sides getting ready. Expect this to lead to some big damage. What now? Hits the drive. These guys are not giving each other. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player one needs all the
Merde.
Okay, here we nothing stops this train. Player two is in a very good spot now. In with the crosser. Grabs them. Answers with a fireball. Medium kick. What are they gonna do? Impact squash. Escape denied. Piles on the corner pressure. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Opens them right.
Putain.
Player two is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Crowns him from above. Unfazed by the switch and blocks. Pokes with a medium kick. Goes to the overdrive. Blocks the jump in. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. That was a solid anti-air. Knockdown. Player one chases them down. The cross-up connects. Takes a trip. Player one is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Shoots off a fireball up close. The jump-in is denied. Not having the cross-up. Gets the jump-in. Solid blocking. Life lead opens up. Good job KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Holds out with the block. Player two hits them with a stop and pop. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Both fighters planning something? Player one can't use any drive moves without burn. Oh, burnout triggered. Going in? Player one in dire straits with burnout. Goes for the jump in. Unfazed by the switch and blocks. Pops him with a shorty. Jumps. Side switch in the corner. This can lead to some big damage. KO. Player one proved to be the victor in that mirror match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The jump-in is denied. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. The combo's there. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Blocks the jump-in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Trips him up.
Merde.
Player two is just about out of drive after that. Managing their drive gauge well here can open up a lot of good chances for them later in the round. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Life lead opens up. Good job blocking the jump in. Oh, burnout triggered. KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Shows the medium kick. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. The burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player one. Oh no, they're stunned. Pops them with a shorty.
Ah merde, j'ai me trompé de côté.
Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Grabs and throws him with burnout triggered. Knockdown and player two will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Oh my god, they just choked it up! Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Uses their drive gauge! What's next? Clutch anti-air! Solid anti-air! Actions out the gauge right there! This is gonna kill, no doubt about it! Sit down and shut up! Flatline zone! Yeah! Here's the final round! The real fight starts now! This is it! Who's gonna take it all? Barely blocks the jump in. Jumps in. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Player 1 connects with the throw. Going in? Crowns him from above. Cross super hard coming. Excellent read. Drops him hard. Player 2 needs to wait this out. Low heavy, but no go. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Turns out. Oh, stun! Bad news is on the way. Player 2 is in a very good, drops them from the air. Reads the jump in perfectly. The low. Takes the low. Jump knocks them out of the air. Plus anti-air. Oh, snipe. Player 2 can't let this simmer. It walls flat into the guard break. Both sides get it, drops them hard. Breaking them shins with the low heavy. The reaction's on display. The finishing blow sneaks through. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have.
Ah ouais, presque 14 000 là.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets the counter.
Yeah.
Player 1 with the life lead. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Takes a trip. Whiffs the throw. Box him with a target combo. Can't tech the throw. Taking style. Gets him. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. Bill wants to keep the ball rolling. Was looking for that jump attack. Got their eye on the air. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Not having the cross-up. Nice counter. Going in. Jumps in. Side switch in the corner. From low heavy to smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning it. Ooh, does them dirty. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Hazanchu. Medium kick. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checks them with the projectile. Opts for the throw. Player 2 has the life lead. The cross-up connects. Misfire with the drive impact. Definitely saw that counter coming. Knockdown. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Close them. What's next? Had the radar up and running. Okay, they trade hits. The grab misses. Player 2 chases him down. Reaches out with the lightning kicks. He's in there. Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Medium kick hits. Who's going to start things off? From up above. Got their eye on the air. Blocks the impact. Unfazed by the switch and blocks. Jumps up. Hits them with a stop and pop. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Serving them a severe beatdown, and the fun's just starting. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage.
Putain.
Quick breather. A real test of nerves here. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Je sais ça.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Reaches out with a lightning kick. Projectile to try and change the situation. The low heavy hits.
Merde.
The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Jacq drive impact is blocked. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Knocked down. Misses the drive impact. They were looking up. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 takes up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Gets the jump in.
Merde.
Was looking for that jump attack. Player 1 can build off this lead. Hits them with a stop and pop.
Putain, je voulais pas faire ça.
Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Smart play with the throw. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive 10 show. Sets up with the jump in. Ooh, what a smart throw. They were right to be on guard there. Life leads flatlines in. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with a jump in. Very small. The throw connects. Checks with a medium kick. Side switch and whip. They're wide open. Both are goes to the air. Connects.
Ah, putain.
Jump. Solid anti-air. There's a
Merde.
lightning kicks. Ooh, what a smart throw. The jump in is beyond. Finds the target. Reversal. Noticeable look. Knew the throw was coming. Medium kick into tries to act quickly, but with the attack. This can lead to some big damage. Ugh, take a seat. Get out of nowhere.
Putain.
That was a
Shit,
light
ça.
heard round the world. Yo, pop that.
Here comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Goes for the fireball. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Blocks the jump in. Perfect air-to-air. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Heading into the end game now, it's low heavy for the win. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Goes for the jump in. That combo did decent damage. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Barely blocks the jump in. This is a turning point. Oh, burnout triggered. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The jump-in is denied. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Get the knockdown, and now that's some big juicy damage on that counter. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump-in is denied. Shows the medium kick. Cannon spike. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? The drive impact is denied. Checks with a medium kick. Escapes with the reversal. A quick breather. Both fighters are low on drive. What'll they use it on? Jump? What's the next move? Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Smart play with the throw. Shows the medium cannon spike. What are they gonna do? Jumps in. Off of me. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Close range projectile. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Knocked them out of the air. Quick medium poke. What are you jumping in for? This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. There. It's time for both fighters to look. Ooh, what a smart throw. Jumps in. Blocks the low kick.
Yeah.
Ooh, you never know what can happen here. They're in range. We gotta do better than that. Cannon spike.
Yeah.
Player 2 is in a very good spot. Both sides getting ready. Sets up with the jump in. Give him the biscuit and the cheese. Oh man, this is a scary range. Wraps it up with a throw. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The low heavy is denied. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
Merde.
The drive parry was successful. They hit each other. Grabs them. Taking stock. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. The jump-in is denied. Oh, easy tech. The throw misses. Player 1, withhold your breath. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Knockdown. They were right to be on guard there. Player KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Uses the parry. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Can't tech the throw. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Risky up-close scrap still going. Jumps. Big throw. Going in. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. What's the next move? Goes for the jump-in. Player 1 connects with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Right lead is there, but still anyone's game. Quick medium poke. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump. The low. What'll happen here? What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. They are letting it fly from the get-go. There.
Merde.
Somehow manages to block the jump-in. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. What now? Low heavy. What are they gonna do? Player 2 they may have a plan here. Player 2 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is drug that off. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They got it super hard to show up what our PhD and fighters can do for you. Wants to close it out as well, but is it enough? What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
We got it. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Jump in finds the mark. Blocks the jump in. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with.
Merde.
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 1 chases them down. No good up high. Long low attack hit. Throws them. What's next? All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Charges forward. Both are just hanging on by a thread, but their drive gauges are a different story. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Super clutch corners. Knockdown and blocks. The kick hits.
Putain, je l'ai raté là.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? From up above. Neither of them willing to back off. Jumps up. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge. Knockdown and barely blocks the jump in. From low heavy to still scratching for control of the space. Off for the arrows. Players, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still set up with flatlines on. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build up some of the streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? From up above. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Cross up blocked. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out?
Merde.
Knockdown. Does a good job of pushing back. Holds out with the block. Gets the knockdown, and now strings it all together. Jumps in. Very solid corner switch. Knockdown in there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Checks them with a projectile. Checks with a medium kick. Long low attack hits. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. From low heavy, rushes that off and keeps going. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive on. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach this situation. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Experiencing burnout. Is this gonna kill?
Locked on.
Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Pokes with a kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Jumps in. Reversal. Chases them down.
Merde.
Player drops them. It's solid anti-air. Shoots their shot. Taps them on the toe. Spends the meter. Close range projectile. Player one needs to take advantage of perfect execution with the anti-air. Reads the jump in perfectly. The low's blocked. Drive gauge is almost out. Use them well. This may turn into a big connect with the throw. Who will set the bait at this range? Nothing stops this train. Turning it right up with a super. A jump in, back into the corner. What setup to this? Burns out. The buffet is open. Oh my God, Ross super. Crowns him from above. So heavy out of nowhere. Player one has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. A jump. This can lead to some big damage. Barely blocks the jump in. Can't tech the throw. Player one has the life advantage. Lots of aggression from both sides. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown.
Merde. Je me doutais d'aller faire ça.
Continues in the middle of the stage. Player two is going to have a hard time down to the wire. Not so fast. Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? Next hit will end the round. A quick breather. Player two just goes for it at this range. The low heavy connected. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps up. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Long low attack hits. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Scrapping it out up close. What'll happen here? Denies the jump in. Smart play with the throw. Going in. Shows a medium kick. Not much life difference. Checks with a medium kick. So, what's next? Both of our combatants are cooking up something. They exchange blows. Player one needs to use the front of the corner. This may turn into a big chance.
Merde.
Just closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Low heavy. It's time for both fighters to lay it. Reads the jump in perfectly. Barely blocks the jump in. Player one with a slight lead. Throws them. Amazing. Blocks the drive reversal. Player two is on the brink of disaster. Ooh, he sets up with the jump in. Hits the drive. Show you. Both sides getting ready. This is gonna hurt. Doesn't touch the throw. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Jump in finds the mark. Takes a trip. Grabs them. Solid blocking. Throws him. What's next? This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. All right, what's coming up next? Goes in on the impact for nothing. Throws them to negate the block. Player two chases them down. Gets them. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Blocks the low heavy. early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 1 can build off this lead. Nice counter. A quick breather. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Throws them forward and maintains the corner hit. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. What'll happen? Crowns them from above. Their life is hanging by a thread. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? The super art doesn't kill. They gotta focus to finish this off. Perfect use of the corner is rewarded with the win this round. Player 1 showed they are truly the best of the best. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Okay, both fighters are taking a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. No good up high. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Taking stock. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Oh, easy 10. Sticks the jump in. The kick hits! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Risky up-close scrap still going. Goes for the jump in. Gets the combo. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Low heavy. Tries to make something happen with an OKO. Player 1 proved to be the victor in that mirror match.
Comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Stands firm and blocks the drive. What are they thinking here? Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Blocks the low heavy. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. The low doesn't connect. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Jumps. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive move. The low heavy is denied. Good job, KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Fantastic reactions there. That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Uses the target combo as a filler. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Knockdown and player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Jumps. Hits them with the fire. Both fighters are trying not smart play to stop the opponent there. A quick breather. Finishes him with the anti-air. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Round
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shoots off a fireball up close. Goes air to deny them a chance. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book.
Merde.
The low doesn't connect. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Blocks the low heavy. Great work finding the opening. Projectile to try and change the situation. All right, what's coming up next? Light lead opens up.
Merde.
There's the wall KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Risky up close.
Ça c'est quoi ce bug là?
Hits him with a stop and pop. Anti-air drops him. Goes for the jump in. Jumps anti-air in the cut. Are we gonna see cross up attack? Oh, burnout triggered. Come on now, let me hear you. Player two can't use any drive boost. Fires off to the cut and chips him for the win. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Fais chier ça.
Comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Gotta do this. Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. The cross-up connects. That was a solid anti-air. Player two is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to... There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Both fighters planning something? Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Checking their reactions with a fireball? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Shows the medium kick? Throws them to negate the block. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Still slugging it out at this range. Super hard on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Side switch in the corner. A quick breather. Oh, burnout triggered. Are we going to see a the drive? Bring in the heat. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Taking no prisoners. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The low doesn't connect. Got their eye on the air. The low is denied. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? All right. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. The Vuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Takes a trip. Nice cross-up. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Was looking for that jump attack. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Brushes that off and keeps going. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Projectile to try and change the situation. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Connects with medium kick. Jumps, picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Bring in the heat. Level 3 super. Bending that meter like it's nobody's business.
Bet that hurt.
Oh, let's go. Sure you can. Player sets up with the jump in. KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Gets a risky buff in. Shows the flow heavy, but no go. Nice counter. Both fighters are raring to go. Player 2 has the super gauge and crowns him from above. Player 1 throws him. What now? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Okay, here we go. Blocks the low kick. Medium kick into burnout. Do they mean to do
Merde.
and whips. They're wide open. Player 1 is in burnout state. Pops him hard. Player 1 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it. This can lead to some big damage. Big drama jamma. Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Street Fighter 6.